Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video is a series I have been wanting to try for a while now. Basically, what we are going to do is every single time we lose a game in the simulation of NBA 2K20, we have to trade away our best players. So we are going to be doing this for the Los Angeles Lakers. If this is a series you guys want me to do going forward, drop a like on this video, guys. If this video gets to 1,500 likes, I know you guys will want to see the series. And also, I got some fantastic news too here, man. You know how before my videos, I always say, like, yo, if you're one of the 51 or 52% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed, we finally got it down to the 50% range, guys. The Crispy crew has been on fire as of late. So, with that being said, if you are one of the 50% of people that watch my videos that are not subscribed, you all don't mind hitting that subscribe button, would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, this video does have potential to be extremely long as far as a strategy to go with right here, because we have to trade our best player every single time. The good thing is that we have LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So I feel like what we're going to have to do here, because if we lose LeBron and AD, and we don't get good trades, there's a quick fall off, like an 81, 80, 77 overall, man. So, you know, we're really going to go out there and try to focus on getting not only like really high rated players, but also, you know, if you get like an opportunity to get like a 96 overall and you get like 2 90s, you know, for Anthony Davis, that might be a trade worth doing, because then you kind of add on to the top heaviness of the team, right, man? So, yeah, I think that's going to be the goal here, is to try to like turn LeBron James into a really good asset. Not as good as not as good as Anthony Davis, because, you know, there's not a lot of 96 overalls in this game, but then use Anthony Davis as a means to kind of like teeter-totter around, you know, maybe get some more depth on this team, man. I don't really know. Yeah, and then as far as trading away other players, I will say if a player is brought up in the trade finder, then we are allowed to trade them away, right, man? So that is how we are going to be handling this video. It could go very poorly. We might end up with a 50 overall team when this is all said and done. But it's something I want to try to do, man. It sounded like a lot of fun. So unfortunately, we do a lot of simulations here. So first, I guess, before we do anything, let's get the rotation going, right? Definitely got to get that rotation feeling right out there, man. And with LeBron, Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard can start, and we got Rondo and Danny Green in the backcourt. Definitely going to be fine with that. I don't want to like cheese the system and give like LeBron and Anthony Davis 48 minutes per game so we can win more games. That just seems kind of, you know, kind of cheap, man. So I'm going to do it more like realistically, where they are going to have realistic-esque minutes. So here we go, guys. First game against the Clippers simulator through date, and wow, okay, just like that. Just like that. Y'all couldn't let me keep LeBron for one game. Y'all couldn't let me keep LeBron for one game. Oh my god, the triple-double man is away, guys. He's away. Okay, this is not great. So, LeBron James, we have to trade him away. We got 6 trade offers. So, we got Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris. That's not bad, because, you know, then at least we get 2 good, solid players out of it. Here we got Jalen and Kemba. I like that trade quite a bit here, too. Trae Young, Clint Capella, get a 90 and 86, but I also got to put 81 in Dwight Howard, so I don't love that. We got a Zion and Drew, Karl Anthony Towns, Jarrett, and we got Steph Curry and Eric Paschall. That's actually not too bad. Giving up Dwight Howard does kind of suck, but, you know, Steph Curry is not obviously as good as Anthony Davis, but, like, it's not like a huge drop-off rating-wise, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that means AD would be the next player to be traded away, so we get to at least keep Steph Curry around for a little bit. Plus, Steph Curry wins MVP a lot in this game, so hopefully he can lead us to some big-time W's out there, man. So, Steph Curry, plus, you know, I'm not really a big fan of Rondo at point guard this team anyway, so, yeah, we will do this trade and get Steph Curry. Not a big drop-off, you know. Eric Paschall is a fine player, and we got JaVale McGee, you know, to be at center anyway. So, yeah, Steph Curry, the new starting point guard of this team. Hopefully, we can actually get a few more wins to out of this, man, because I was not expecting to lose a game that quickly. So, not absolutely great, but, you know, it is what it is. Disable CPU trade offers, and what the fuck, man? 2 L's in a row! 2K knows I'm doing this challenge, man. Wow. I was expecting to win like 20 or 30 games, and like maybe have like 1 L in between. We literally lost our 2 first games on the season, man. Wow, this is not great. This is not how I thought this video would go, man. Okay, so we got 2 trade offers. Anthony Davis, Alex Caruso for Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. 287 overall players. I will say in this case, I'll say I get to pick which player, you know, if they're the same rating, but yeah, I guess that's probably the best way to do it. Or we got Zion and Drew Holiday. So I think I definitely got to go with the 287 overalls. You know, at least we'll have an 87 on our team, because of course Curry's gonna have to get traded. But, you know, Curry, Mitchell, Rudy, that could be some success, you know. Hopefully that gets us at least 1 win on the season. I cannot believe this, man. We literally lost our 2 best players in the first 2 games of the season. So that is going to be the new starting 5. Once again, it's not that bad. I kind of like it. Okay, moving on, man. Y'all gotta you gotta be able to beat the Hornets. Simulate through date and finish with a W. I like seeing that. Okay, next game up against the Memphis Grizzlies. W right there. Next up, we got the Dallas Mavericks, and we take an L to the Dallas Mavericks. That means Chef Curry is next on the trading block. By the way, we are going, I don't know if I mentioned this, we are going to do this until the playoffs, and then once the playoffs hit, that is when the goal is going to be win a championship and try to get like the right rotation with our team. So we're not going to do this in the playoffs, only the regular season, and then with the goal of trying to win the championship when it's all said and done, man. So, okay, so 95 overall Steph Curry. We can get 88 and 85. 81, 85, 85, 87. I kind of like that trade. That's not bad because, you know, I get my replacement, my point guard. But it's actually a big drop off from a 95 to an 87 being our best player. So we'll have 3 87s at that point. But pretty good depth. Here we get 89 and 85. That's not bad. I kind of like this trade. Pascal and Gobert would be nice in the front court. Russell Westbrook, Robert Covington, not going to do that. CP3 and Shea. Could have Cat, but with this trade, you don't get that additional depth player, which is going to be very important later on. Trade Steph back to the Golden State Warriors. And we got Bradley Beal and John Wall. That's actually not a bad trade either. 89 and 86. So 89, 86. Or do I want 89, 85? Obviously, you got to go to 89, 86. But at the same time, positional-wise, this makes more sense. Because, you know, especially if we're trying to have a good rotation that's going to win games, I need this more. So this one I have to also give up Jared Dudley. The other one I have to give up Danny Green. Okay, yeah, it obviously makes more sense to do the trade back here of Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam just for the betterment of our team as a whole. And all of a sudden, we are looking like Kyle Lowry, Mitchell, KCP, Pascal Siakam, and Rudy Gobert. It's a good-looking team there, man. It's a good... Yo, Kuzma not even playing? Yo, Kuzma's about to start at small forward, guys. He's going to start at small forward. Got to get this guy in the rotation, right? So he goes up to that. Hopefully he's our starter now, man. There we go. So Kuzma is the new starting small forward of this team. Okay, I do like the starting 5. Perimeter centric. I'm fine with that. Let's keep it going here, man. Let's keep it going. Next game against the San Antonio Spurs and take a W against them. Chicago Bulls up next and take another W, guys. There we go. 132 to 99. I'm hoping this is the lineup that sticks for a little bit here, guys. I'm really hoping this lineup sticks for a little bit. Next up, we got them. Simulate through date. W. This is obviously going to be the part of the video that takes forever, is doing all the simulation and stuff. I think I put LeBron on the Warriors, so it's actually a good thing we were able to beat them down. 8-3 so far. 8-3. We're doing pretty well now, man. Okay. We had that very rough start to the season, but now it seems to be all good. And gotten okay, and as I speak too soon, 125 to 124. Who had to screw up this game for us, man? I think it's going to be Siakam that gets traded up next. So, hopefully, you know, with him being only 25, we're able to trade up for like a 90 overall player. That would be absolutely ideal. If any offers like that, we've got 88 and 82. I have to give up Lowry. I don't love the idea of that. I don't really want to give up Kyle Lowry if I don't have to. John Collins and Clint Capella, you get 2 86s out of it. I don't really need Clint Capella, but later on we might if Rudy Gobert gets traded. So that does kind of solidify things a little bit. Plus we get our power forward replacement in John Collins. So depth-wise, I do like that trade. De'Aaron Fox is there. Draft picks are useless for us. There's CP3, but once again, not giving up Kyle Lowry. And we got Bradley Beal. Yep, not doing that. Okay, out of all these trades, this one makes the most sense. You get the most depth out of it. It's a big drop-off. But at the same time, we got 2 87s on the team. So at least this gives us some security of depth. Okay, that is the next trade. And then for our lineup, we're looking at Lowry, Mitchell, Kuzma, John Collins, who realistically, not really realistically, but I could have put him as small forward if I absolutely needed to. And then start Capella. But, wow, we are definitely a bit heavy there on the power forward side. So what I'm going to do here, I'm curious what this looks like. 85 overall, man. No, I'm not going to do that. That's too much cheese going on. But I will put Eric right there because he goes up. And then JaVale McGee, you're going to power forward because I need a power forward on my team. I got too many centers as is. So I'm not saying JaVale McGee is much more realistic than Collins playing the 3 spot, but it's more realistic. So I guess I get points for that. Alrighty, next up, we do have the OKC Thunder. Simulate through date and take a W right there. Okay, 2 Ws. I did not mean to do 2 simulations, but I would have just done 2 trades then. Next up, Spurs W. We are 13-14 on 13-4 on the season, and there is another L to the New Orleans Pelicans. So, yeah, I'm gonna say Rudy Gobert because he's got the up arrow, so I think he's typically an 87. Rudy is an 88 for this simulation, so I will say Rudy Gobert is the player that needs to be traded next. Definitely want to trade up if I can, and here we actually kind of stay on par with getting Chris Middleton. That's not a bad trade. Plus, I need a small forward anyway. I do like that trade, although, he's probably going to get traded next. Here we got Drum and Colin Sexton. I don't really need another center on the team. Kemba Walker and his Cantor, not too bad. But no, I think that Chris Middleton trade is the way to go unless something else really pops off. Right here, we got Vucevic and Jonathan Isaac. Too much of a fall off. Porzingis, that power forward, could be nice. Goes up to like an 89 overall. Here we go, Oladipo and Sabonis. That's interesting. Okay, I think out of all of these, I don't need more centers, though. No, I gotta do Chris Middleton. It's a position I need. I do have to give up KCP, but that's okay. Nobody likes KCP anyway. Maybe Laker fans do now. I don't really know. And then instantly we got Clint Capella there for the center position. So I will go ahead and put the man JaVale McGee back at center and Pascal back at power forward. So we get a good solidified rotation. And there we go, man. That's the new starting five. Going from Anthony Davis and LeBron James down to this, it could be worse. But that being said, we are only 18 games into the season. So it could get, a lot more uglier going forward. And we take a W against the Washington Wizards. Similarly through day tier against the Mavericks. And take another W. I'm just hoping they can put it all together here, man. All right, good win against the Denver Nuggets. Similarly through date against Utah. And take a bitch-ass L, man. Who's on Utah? I know they got Anthony Davis. Yup, they stole Anthony Davis from me. Okay, so we will now be trading away Chris Middleton because he is the next 88 on the list here. And if we can just get another 86 overall, hey, we could go for our trade back for Rudy Gobert and Brook Lopez. Plus, we getting Brook Lopez out of that, it's actually pretty solid. Andre Drummond, 86 overall, Kemba Walker. I should make a rule that you can't really trade back for players because that is kind of cheese at that point. So, yeah, I think I'm going to make that rule. Let's Kemba Walker. Another 88. Oh, Paul George. See, that's a W right there, guys. That is an absolute W. Because Paul George, I would put as small forward. And we go to a 90 overall. It'll probably actually be a 91. Yeah, I think that's got to be the trade there, guys. Getting to trade up that much. And plus, Paul George in general has good trade value. So that works out perfectly. I cannot really find a better trade. Yes, we are definitely going to trade and get Paul George. I do have to give up Deion Waiters. Wasn't really much of the rotation anyway, so that should be fine. And then, yeah, Paul George, he'll go up to like a 91, which is fine. He's the next player traded anyway, assuming we lose another game, which we definitely should. But this is okay. I can definitely do this. 91 overall. Hopefully this is a good rhythm to start trading back up now for some players, if possible. All right, next we got Portland simulate through date and take a W. Go ahead and do that. Next up, we got the T-Wolves, simulate through date against them. Another W on the season, so 18-6. All things considered, not too bad. Take a W against the Magic, 147-131. I actually really love the defense of this team, so we're scoring like crazy too, man. So it's really working out nicely. Hawks W. Next up, Pacers, and another W right there. Milwaukee Bucks, a team that always scares me. They got Giannis, of course, and they don't scare me that time. 115-112. Play some clutch basketball, man. All right, win against the Denver Nuggets. I'm liking this. Next up, Clippers, W. We're just riding this wave. I got a bad feeling again about the Portland Trailblazers this game. I don't know why. And, yeah, for good reason. We just took an L right there. Paul George is next on the chopping block. Now a 92 overall. So that's the kind of the fun thing about this, too, is that, the longer you are able to keep a player, the better they are going to progress, which is, bad because eventually you're going to have to trade them. But at the same time, you get to, hopefully get a better asset for them later on, too. As you can see, Paul George being a 92 overall now. So, I was going to say, if John Collins was not in this trade, I would have been all over this trade. Because Ben Simmons at small forward probably would have been like a 92. Which still isn't too bad, actually. Here we could get Rudy Gobert back. I'm going to say, this is okay because it's a new trade. I'm not trading Chris Middleton back for Rudy Gobert. So, that should be fine. Plus, Eric Bledsoe. You go down 4 rating points, but you get a little bit of depth with Eric Bledsoe. So, that's solid. This is probably the winner so far. I have no idea how this is going to work in my lineup. But, hey, my goal is to have as much talent as possible by the end of the offseason. So, we got Jimmy Butler. By the end of the actual season. Jimmy Butler, that's down 3 points. Ingram, Andrew Holiday, that's okay. Devin Booker, 87 overall. Okay. CP3 and Shea, I like that trade a lot too. But I think, out of all these, I have to go with, do I have to go with that? because I like this trade a lot here too. No, I don't, because John Collins is involved. Yeah, let's do this. You go down 4, but you go up 10, going from Quinn Cook to Eric Bledsoe, which will hopefully lead to some W's for us. Of course, he's probably gonna be off the bench, so we will put. Well, what do we got? What do we got here? Eric Bledsoe. Well, who did I just trade? Yeah, I got Rudy Gobert back. Okay, so Clint Capella back there, which means JaVale McGee back to the power forward position. Now at 85 overall, though, so that definitely helps us out a lot. Okay, new starting 5. I like the defense. Offense, it's okay. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. All right, next we got the Dallas Mavericks. I have a feeling this is going to be an instant loss. And, yeah, I had a feeling about it, man. Just Luka Doncic scares the hell out of me in this game. And, oh, this hurts. I got to trade Donovan Mitchell. He's now at 89 overall, which is 1 higher than Rudy Gobert. This hurts, man. Mitchell's been carrying the team for a while here now. So, Ben Simmons, Glenn Robinson. Not a bad trade. Could get Paul. Oh, I don't want to give Kyle Lowry, though, so I'm not doing that trade as much as I like Paul George. Not doing that Wendell Carter. We actually have a lot of trade offers here, man. Yeah, I'm going to try not giving up a big-time second option if I don't have to. I think that first trade we saw is probably going to be the way to go. Yeah, we already got too many point guards as is, so that trade wasn't really it. Kristaps Porzingis, not giving him Lowry. Jamal Murray, too much of a trade down for us. Ingram, 86 overall. Lowry, once again, part of the trade. Mitchell does not have nearly as much, like, trade value as I thought he would, man. It's actually really garbage how much trade value he has in this case. Yeah, it's gotta be Ben Simmons. It's gotta be Ben Simmons, because that's the one where, with the round up, we have Eric Bledsoe on the team. So yes, we will go with Ben Simmons here. And then what I'm going to do with Ben Simmons is I'm going to put him at small forward or power. Yeah, small forward. We'll go with that, and then Lowry can start at point guard, and that should be pretty cool for us. It doesn't really affect the ratings all that much because Ben Simmons would have been, the highest rated player anyway, and I think that's okay. Like this challenge is already hard enough, so if I'm able to go out there, and change positions, like a position that's actually realistic. In some cases, like so JaVale McGee at power forward, that was just more so having too many centers and wanting to utilize as many assets as possible. But yeah, this challenge is already tough enough as is. We are heading into the new year, guys, and we take a W against the Phoenix Suns. So we are 26-8 on the year. Pelicans, W. Here we got my Detroit Pistons. Please don't screw me over. You guys already do that enough in real life. All right. New York Knicks up next, and a W right there. Here we got the Dallas Mavericks again. Said a team that always scares me in this game, and they're probably going to beat me again. And they don't that time, and we get the OKC Thunder. There we go. Cleveland Cavaliers. Simulate through date. Come on, guys. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. And W. Orlando Magic up next. Okay, 114.94. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a long video here, man. We got a few more months to go here, but it's actually a really enjoyable series. I'm actually really enjoying this, just the challenge of it. Boston Celtics, because the thing about it, too, is that we're changing up the entire landscape of the NBA, so, if you're able to make another team weaker in a trade, it's going to help you later on anyway. So, oh, damn, Brooklyn Nets, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Hopefully, Ben Simmons, now a 93 overall player. Okay, so I cannot trade back for Donovan Mitchell because that was the trade we originally did. Although that's one hell of a trade getting Derrick Rose. But, all right, Paul George, Brook Lopez, I could do that. Don't really want to give up an 86 overall though, man. So, Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown. That's not too bad because, at least I improved from Kyle to Kemba. And then, Brown could play small forward, probably goes to an 87. So, worst case scenario, that's the trade we do. Worst case scenario. And that's not really that much of a worst case to really have. Ingram straight up, and we got Ayton, Devin Booker, no. CP3, no, and back to Donovan Mitchell. Okay, so we definitely have to do the trade back here of Kemba Walker and Jaylen Brown. It's a big drop off, but Ben Simmons was originally like an 89 overall anyway, so it's not that bad. Kemba will replace Kyle Lowry, so that should be fine. And then, yes, we will go to Jaylen Brown as small forward. He goes to 87 overall, man. So the updated lineup is currently Kemba Walker, Eric Bledsoe at shooting guard. Don't love that. Jaylen, who I actually could. Maybe I should put him at. Yeah, I think I'm going to put Jaylen back at shooting guard. And then Kuzma can start at small forward. And then Eric Bledsoe will just be off the bench. That's probably the way to go. Because that is actually a really strong bench unit right there, man. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. Alrighty, next game, Philadelphia 76ers. They no longer have Ben Simmons, but we take a W, 146 to 122. Clippers up next, and a W right there. Kawhi Leonard was not able to beat us. Here we got 2 straight games, and take a W, and another W going into the All-Star Weekend. Obviously, that doesn't count towards the little game we're playing right here. I did not mean to do that, but okay, let's do the All-Stars. Auto Draft. Not bad, man. Look at Curry, man. Okay, next up. San Antonio Spurs. W. Houston Rockets. James Harden, Russell Westbrook. Would you like to stop simulating to make trade offers? Guys, real quick here, I'm going to go turn off the trade deadline. Completely forgot about this. Okay, so hopefully this works. I don't know if you have to do it like before the actual season starts, but hey, we take an L anyway right there, man. 110 to 105. So trade deadline did not pass, but yeah, that means we got to trade away a player. Kemba Walker. I'm okay with trading him away. Eric Bledsoe can walk in and be the new starting point guard of this team just fine. So here we got Kemba and JaVale for an actual small forward / power forward, and we can get Donovan Mitchell back because, yeah, we have not had Mitchell in a while, so that should be okay. That is probably the trade I am doing right here, man. That probably seems like the best bang for our buck. Not a bad trade right there, getting Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero. But, because the thing about trading for players I've already had is that, well, we know we can lose with that lineup. So is it really worth going for that guy again? Ooh, Russell Westbrook. And we don't have to give up another player. So really, that's just a good trade because it's just an up in value trade. Yeah, we definitely got to go Russell Westbrook. Like, I was so set on Donovan Mitchell back on the team, but no, this good opportunity to trade back up. Russell Westbrook, just, we still got 4-star trade value. So, yeah, that is perfect for us. Not a big time change to the team, although our point guard gets better, in theory. Depending on if you're a fan of Westbrook or Kemba Walker. I'll take Westbrook personally, but I'm sure Celtic fans probably feel differently about that. Simulate through date against Golden State and finish with a W right there. Next up, we got the Phoenix Suns. W on the season. Denver Nuggets up next. Come on, man. Let's beat them down. Are we at the All-Star? Oh, we took an L. I thought we just had All-Star weekend. Oh, that was probably just the draft. Okay. Westbrook, your career here was very short-lived, so he's going to get traded. 86 and 86 depth-wise, not bad. Ooh, there we got Paul George back and George Hill. So we got 80 for an 80 and 90 for a 93. That's got to be the trade there, man. That's got to be the trade. Nothing else really popping off. We're not going to find better than that. And you know what? If this ends with Paul George, ooh, that's pretty solid right there, too. Because LaMarcus put him at power forward, probably goes up to like an 87. But no, if I can end this with Paul George as my main guy, and then just have, like, the rest of the depth around him, I think I actually could make a run to championship, guys. I think I could actually make a run at that. So, I just don't think it's going to be their long-term. We're only at All-Star break. He's by far our highest-rated player. So, I mean, he's going to get traded again. It's just a matter of when. But next up, we do have the Memphis Grizzlies. And we take care of All-Star weekend. Okay, so Grizzlies, we beat them down. Next up, Boston Celtics. I have no idea what the rest of the NBA is even looking like either here, two guys. So I couldn't tell you which teams are strong or weak. It seems like a lot of the trades are with like teams we've already made trades with. So I guess that could be a good or bad thing. Because yeah, a lot of like rebuilding teams, they're not going to trade away their young assets. Okay, next up we got March right here and Pelicans. Come on, man, beat the Pelicans. Okay, I guess you don't want to. Simulate through date. W, we are currently 49 and 11 on the season. This is actually going pretty damn well for us. 76ers take a W. I got a feeling we are about to lose to the Milwaukee Bucks. And no, we take a W. Next up, LA Clippers without Paul George. But they still got Kawhi Leonard, so still very deadly. And whoever else we traded them at some point. Brooklyn Nets up next. And Brooklyn bitch-ass Nets always get me, guys. Oh, we're getting kind of close to the end of the regular season. So Paul George, you are next up on the list. And right away, we got Mitchell and Tobias Harris. I already like that trade a lot. We could get Ben Simmons, 93 overall, and Gordon Hayward. And we could just get JaVale off this team. I'm very much okay with that. Plus, we got to think about this, too, where we are in the Western Conference. So trading Paul George to the Eastern Conference could definitely help out a lot, too. 88 and an 85 overall. That's pretty good. No, I think I had to go back to this trade. Donovan Mitchell, Tobias Harris. I like that a lot. Okay. I like that, man. Wait, I was thinking about Ben Simmons, too. I think I should have done the Ben Simmons trade. This one's okay, too. I don't mind this one. I'm kind of at the point now where I want to get depth. Plus, like Donovan Mitchell, we know he has really good trade value. So, hopefully, I can just flip Mitchell for Ben Simmons just on his own. Like, maybe toss like a JaVale McGee. That way, I also get Tobias Harris out of it, too. So, yeah, I'm okay with that one. Okay with that. Simulate through date. Houston Rockets, W, 139 to 91. Keep on going. Another W against the Denver Nuggets. If you are still watching this video, guys, let me know in the comment section below because you are the real MVP. And, yeah, I'm curious if, like the attention span, like, are you guys going to like watching this long term, or if it gets kind of boring after, but you guys let me know. But it's kind of fun just kind of shuffling through all the trades here really quickly anyway. Simulate through day. Toronto Raptors. it would take forever if I did propose trade every single time. So I think the trade finder is definitely the way to go in this series. Washington Wizards. I'm low-key kind of like looking to have another L because I want to try to trade Donovan Mitchell back up and then maybe try to get like Paul George or Ben Simmons. But I don't know if it's going to happen here, man. I don't know if it's going to happen. The team might just be too good. OKC Thunder taking W's. We got 5 games left on the season. There we go. There we go. We got the Golden State Warriors. And, oh, we take an L, man. Okay. So things are getting a little crispy towards the end. I hope. Hopefully the Ben Simmons trade is still offered up. Derrick Rose, Matisse Thybulle. Dante DiVincenzo is not going to do it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I just punched my lip, and I think I'm bleeding. That's got to be the one. Because Clint Capella, we don't really need Clint. We got Rudy Gobert, we got JaVale McGee, plus we get Marcus Smart out of it. So if we can go through this with Ben Simmons as a 93 overall, a lot of good things could definitely happen for us, guys. Trae Young's not bad either. Got to give up Kuzma in this case. We do already have Tobias Harris, so Trae Young could be a way to go. Trying to win a championship, though, I also have to bet about not losing another game. Or I could go the route of depth and take like a sure thing. Like an 87, like an 85 overall player, something like that. Okay, I think I might need to take a look at my team here before I... No, I'm not giving up Rudy Gobert for Klay Thompson. I need to take a quick look at my lineup right here. So, yeah, right now my... Wait. Where'd he go? Okay, right now my point guard is Eric Bledsoe. I have Tobias Harris. I could put Ben Simmons back at point guard, but then, you know, with that, he's going to go down to like 89 overall. So I think Trae Young is probably the way to go. I think Tricky Trae is who we need on this team here, man. And not traded for him this entire video makes the Hawks weaker too, which is not really that big a deal. I do have to give up Kuzma, but we got plenty of small forwards as is. I think we got Jaylen Brown, who I might actually put as shooting guard now, because I think our shooting guard spot is a little weaker. Yeah, so he's already there. Okay, that's a good starting 5. Bench unit is really nice too here, man. If I can just go through the rest of these games, 3 games, no more L's, we are in a really good position. Come on, guys, you got this, man. Okay, take a W. Okay, next up, Sacramento Kings. Simulate through date, W. I don't know if I'll be able to make a trade if I do lose this Suns game. I don't know if it's going to let me make a trade, so this might just be the end. If we do lose, I'll see if it lets me, but I don't think it's going to. And W on the season, man. So our team is good to go. LeBron James MVP on the Golden State Warriors. We got John Morant Rookie of the Year, DeMarcus Cousins, 6-man Kawhi Leonard, Bam Adebayo, Frank Vogel, all for that. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. And there's the rest of everything else there for you guys. If you want to pause, feel free to. Okay, real quick here, I'm going to do the player stats on the season. And this is what it's looking like. So this is what we have to work with here, man. Definitely thinking Trae Young, Bledsoe off the bench. We got Tobias, Jaylen Brown out there. So I'm going to go through this entire team here real quick, guys. Get my lineup all situated. And I will show you guys what the final 5 and rotation is looking like. Okay, so this is what the starting 5 is going to look like. We got Trae Young at point guard. He should work out really nicely with Jaylen Brown. 3 spot, we are going with Tobias Harris, John Collins at the 4, and Rudy Gobert at the 5. Bench unit, it's a little crazy out there. We got Clint Capella with JaVale McGee for our front court. Then we got Eric Bledsoe and Markieff Morris at the small forward position. So really, I am going kind of top heavy on the guards because we don't really have a lot of guard depth outside of Eric Bledsoe. So, you know, hopefully Tobias can play at the 4. Jalen can play at the 3 sometimes. You got Eric Bledsoe, Trae Young in the backcourt together. They could definitely work out for us here, man. But yeah, this is what the final lineup is looking like. We are going to go with a perimeter-centric team. Definitely focus, you know, on the stretching ability. Everybody on this team can shoot except Rudy Gobert. So, I don't know, man. We might just lose in the first round. Or we could, you know, do some things out there. So, simulate round against the Houston Rockets. Come on, guys. You got this, man. Come on. Oh, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. 4 games to 2. We get them. Okay. We're moving on to the second round. Trae Young, 33 points, 12 assists, kind of got him in the 11th hour of the video, but hey, that's how it goes. You got to be able to be strong at the end to get players like that, and we were definitely able to do that. Next up, Dallas Mavericks, a team that we've been having trouble with this entire video. I don't want to see Dallas, which we got them now, and I don't want to see the Brooklyn Nets. The other teams I'm pretty confident about beating. Simulate round here, and we get them 4 games to 1. Not bad, man. Unfortunately, we do have LeBron James and the Golden State Warriors. Yo, look at Trae Young, Jaylen Brown, killing it, bro. But yeah, Golden State. Oh, I don't want to play the game. They don't. Oh, do they have Curry on their team again? Wait, one sec. Yeah, I gotta go to, yeah, we got to view box score. LeBron, they don't have Curry anymore, so they got LeBron and Klay Thompson. This was the bad part about trading LeBron James to the Warriors, but honestly, like, Draymond Green not really doing all that much, so it's LeBron and Klay. Again, Andrew Wiggins, who's probably out of the rotation because LeBron's at small forward. So, simulate round, come on, guys, we got this, man. And we get him in a 7-game series. That is big time. Eric Bledsoe, the Bulldog, 22 points, 18-9 for Tricky Trey. LeBron, Dwight Howard did their thing, but it wasn't enough. And here we go. We got the Bucks in the NBA Finals. So they got Westbrook and Giannis. I mean, the paint's pretty much we do got Rudy Gobert at center. We got all those damn 7-footers out there that hopefully we can just build a bitch ass wall around the paint and make this team shoot the basketballs. So here we go. Simulate round. Not looking. Did we win? Is this series a success? Did we actually win the championship? And we did, man. The Los Angeles Lakers, Tricky Trey as your finals MVP. We won it in a 7-game series. This was so much fun, guys. It probably was a long video, but hey, I know you guys like the longer videos, so very happy with how this team turned out. Like, going into this series, I thought it was going to be like, maybe I have like an 85 overall and the rest of my teams are like in the 70s, but no. We built a really strong, heavy team here. Things worked out perfectly. But yeah, man, that's all I got. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, let's say, 1,500 likes if you want me to continue this series, or maybe it was 1,000, either way. But yeah, man, thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.